Hello and welcome back to more Diablos 2, the action RPG game that everybody seems to love. Me included. How you doing today, Spider?
I'm doing alright.
Follow me.
It seems like we might be doing more difficult fights today, but I don't know.
Maybe,
Guess
yeah.
we'll see.
I mean, the game tends to get a little bit more tough as we go. I didn't summon my Earthworm Gym yet. There we go.
Yeah, and we still don't
Me
have
too.
our companions back.
Oh, we should maybe get those back.
Yeah.
Greetings.
I feel like we should.
Alexa.
So, no.
I mean, they'll be alive for a little bit,
Yeah.
you know? Oh, yeah, it's true. Press P.
Alright.
We need to be friends, I forget.
Yes.
Okay, so we should just go to the Darkwood then.
Alright.
And I just need to remember all these. Can't you remember the quest log button? Q. So look for the tower in the Black Marsh beyond the Darkwood. So we are basically not doing anything in Darkwood. Just
Okay.
looking for the next area. But there might be an extra cave here with loot and stuff, so that's also something. To whatever we want to do, I guess. It's good to be back in the screaming zone.
Yes.
Underground passage. Now, I think we came from the underground passage. No, this is level 1. This might be to the Black Marsh. Maybe this is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, because Darkwood should have been like the first exit from Stony Field, and that would have been to level 2 at that point, wouldn't it? Or wait,
Something like
I
that.
think not. Let's explore. I actually, it's a word I don't remember, but that's what happens when you just play a game by default all of the time. I went back, by the way.
Oh,
I think there's something out here.
found a bit of a group.
Like that we're going. Okay.
But I'm currently handling it, so
So you're saying you don't need me?
yeah.
Fine.
That is what I'm saying, yes.
Ow!
Okay. Thought bigger thing.
I mean, what we can just continue here. I'll see if I am actually corrected that I missed out something on the other map here.
Alright.
We can split up and
Sure.
do the good thing just like we do in horror movies, which is always a good idea.
Yes. It's a great idea.
Do you watch a lot of horror movies like on the regular?
No.
Is it just because you don't watch a lot of movies, or just like horror movies like nah?
Horror movies specifically aren't ones I tend to watch that much. Movies that other people consider spooky, sure. Horror movies tend not to be that interesting to me. So, I don't easily get spooked by horror movies. And a lot of them don't really have that much attention paid to, you know, the plot. So it's more about the atmosphere and like having scary situations than actually like being interesting to watch.
Oh yeah.
So-
It's more about the spooky atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly.
thing. Yeah. I found the
So-
Black Marsh, yeah, so I think that's backwards where you're in.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me it's like I tend to enjoy creepy, mysterious ones if they're also like horror themed in that regard. As long as it's part of the intrigue. For example, Saw 1, I think that's a cool movie because it's very intriguing, even though it's gory and weird.
Yeah.
First Saw movie is like, I like it.
I haven't actually seen it yet.
You haven't seen it yet? Okay.
No.
I mean, they eventually turned into their own little weird style of thing, but they, I don't know. The first one is kind of stands alone in its own thing a little bit.
So you said that this area was actually the way back?
I think so, yeah. So whenever you want to, I can make a portal to my destination.
Sure.
I'm still roaming for that tower, whatever it should be here, though, so...
Well, I have no clue where you are.
Oh, should I give a portal?
Sure.
There you go. It's in town now.
Okay, so... Ding. There it is. Might build my inventory a bit since I'm already here.
Yeah, sure. I'm still looking for whatever is next, so... No biggie. Oh, yeah, didn't I have another dude I've summoned? I had a raven. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Stick it in my ball of bowling. Bowling ring. Snotwing. That's a good name for an enemy.
Yes.
Snotwing. Imagine just a bird, just whenever it flaps, it's like... Isn't it lovely?
Yes, wings made of snot.
It is snot.
Who wouldn't want that? Ah! You doing okay over there?
No. I killed Snotwing, but he was lightning enchanted, so he'd snot a lot on me. I had quite the snotting experience here.
So
Yeah, over the bridge is forward, if you were curious. I haven't gone over there yet.
Currently running your way.
Yeah, yeah. So on this road over here, this is where we came from.
Okay.
So we're looking to go over the bridge, I think. There should be a cool tower in this place. I think it'll be fun to investigate that.
Okay.
If we find it. That should be in the Black Marsh. I remember there was a time I watched some more like horror movies, like on a in one go. Quite many years back now, but I also like decided to watch. Oh, look here, waypoint.
Nice.
Also, I refreshed my memory by just checking which waypoints are available. Outer Cloister is next. Okay, that's unmissable. But yeah, so I actually watched The Ring. I don't know, I think I watched it in Korean or whatever. Just watch all the actual spooky jump scare movies.
Yeah.
I was in the phase where I just started not minding it, you know? But I gotta admit, I was still not watching them with high volume or like... They were still like just in a manageable position, if I might say. I didn't try to increase the jump scare nature of the movies. So I was still susceptible to that.
Yeah.
There, have a marvelous gem.
But for me, I'd say the fun part about horror movies is watching them with others. Preferably people who actually get scared.
Ah, I see.
Because since I don't really get that aspect, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, my inventory is full. Yeah, so you get to enjoy their
exactly.
jumpiness and stuff. Yeah, that's true. That's like another way to enjoy for sure. I get that.
So since they don't really work that well for me, Like, I'm more the kind of person to dress up as a scary zombie and scare others.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I got 2 levels now, Jesus. I'm just across the boarding it a little bit, I think. And spells, I don't know yet. I mean, I got something that works, so I'm just gonna keep to what works, you know? Just like overthinking it. Just leave to a headache. Oh, the jawbone cap might have skills, barbarian. Yeah. There's something here, but that's a cave, I think. This is just an extra cave, we don't need to do that. Let's aim for the tower for now. Ooh, a cool bardish. I think I need to take a little turn to Akasha.
Alright. Your original portal was like right around the corner.
Okay, but I'm wasteful.
I can't carry anymore.
Didn't even know you were right back to where we were.
Yeah.
Interesting. I got 2. This is a good one for. I got a good druid helmet, but it's like points to lycanthropy and werewolf, which is. I'm not that. I don't feel like a wolf today, you know. But it is +2 to firestorm. I'll probably just do it because it speaks more to me. I'll drop you my helmet and see if you actually can use it, because it's not too bad, to be honest.
Yeah, the jawbone thing is barbarian only, so.
Yeah, it is, but if it's skills attached to it?
+2 to howl, +2 to sword mastery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can probably sell it for a little bit more.
1,168.
Oh, for selling it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Whereas
That's
the weapon that we found, I think that's either 5 or 6. So either 583 or 600.
Alright.
I'm still not that great at reading this font because it's...
Oh yeah, it's bad. The 5 and the 6 is what's always been bothering me and everybody else. I dropped a cap on the ground there if you want to take a look at it. I don't need it anymore.
But yeah, I'm guessing we won't be using that thing.
No. Just selling it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll check out the cap. Yeah, I have a very basic cap, so...
Oh yeah,
this
nice.
Is going to be a huge upgrade for me.
Yeah, sweet. Mine was like druid stuff, so I figured I might as well just...
Thanks.
Do that.
Not here.
I had a pretty basic cap.
That's the thing, you kind of forget, you know, when you have so many slots to think about. Like I remember like oh yeah, for like Baldur's Gate. You maybe have had this instance when you played Arcanum, because that's the similar one. Arcanum. What did you say? Did you say Arcanum or Arcanum?
I say Arcanum.
Okay. You can go for the portal when you're ready, by the way. Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
but,
I'm just storing things.
In Baldur's Gate, you have like 5 dudes, right? Or 6, I think. So, and you equip everybody, and you have a lot of slots to equip stuff into them. And when you have so many dudes you're thinking about, like, you're just gonna forget to check every slot every now and then. So I'm gonna go like 10 hours of extra gameplay, or like even more sometimes, and realize that, oh, I had a basic helmet over here. I've been having it since I first started playing. Because at this point, there's basically 100 slots that you need to like actually think about. So it's normal that you actually forget about it, but it feels, you still feel stupid when you like, oh, I have a level 2 helmet. I'm at the end game now. That kind of a deal.
Yeah, it's also something I run into in Spellforce 2.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, true.
You end up having a pretty big team. So
what's that smell?
It's just...
Oh, gone. Help.
Well.
Oh, they're a bit angry. They're angry. They're very angry. They're not dying to my angry spell. Oh, I need a bowling ball! I'm just moving in circles. Ow. Ooh. I think I used like 3 potions there.
Yeah, I used a lot of potions.
Okay.
There.
These are tough.
Yeah, both our companions died. Again.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen. Like that's the main issue with the archer companions, that they really don't get a high HP pool. So,
Yeah.
a lot of these instances where we're going to turn up to, you know, like, walk up enemies in front of us, and we're just going to be too many for them to actually walk away. We're just going to die. I tend to stick with the Act 2 mercenary, which is like the spear guy. And I have a favorite one. So it's oh, is it Julio? Oh, I actually forgot his name now. That's no, it's not Julio. Who is it again?
I guess you'll recognize him.
Remember it. Yeah. Emilio, that's the one. Emilio, I always hire if he's there. But the thing is that they have a randomized pool, so Emilio might not be there. And if that happens, I might need to mute myself. Because I might be crying on the other side here.
That's okay.
I could turn up my anger on the barrels. Stupid barrels! I love how you just kick it. I like that they kept that, because that was the thing they had in Diablo 1, wasn't it? With just kicking the barrels. Yeah. It seems so excessive. And at least in Diablo 1, where like half of the barrels just exploded.
Yeah. You have to stand right next to them.
Yeah. Oh, it rained. Nice.
I can't carry anymore.
Yes, I can carry more. Just need to move stuff.
Full again.
There. Well, I tend to Tetris in ways where
Oh, yeah.
the
Oh, nice.
2x4 stuff doesn't immediately fit.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I wonder if you'd like that game that I played once. I don't know if you saw the game called Backpack Hero.
Oh, I saw a bit of it.
Yeah. Just like based on different sorts of inventory Tetris. Like one is to space out your inventory, one is like to get synergies of different colors in your inventory. The most interesting one was basically creating a mechanism inside your inventory.
Okay.
It's basically you can. It wasn't, I guess, balanced in the way, because people said they could create like endless cycles of damage in their inventory.
Okay.
But inside your bag, you start like a power surge, and then if like current flows through your bag, and then you have a lot of things you can like switch where it goes in the bag and how many times it can pass through when it reverses the current. So it was super interesting, which is kind of also why I guess that people find a way to abuse it, to just do endless amount of loops.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting because in a way, you know, I feel like those, talking about games in general, some of those ideas are actually kind of okay, because we're not really balancing a game for it to be like PvP competitive, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes, sure, if it's game breaking, it should be patched, but things being unbalanced is fine in my opinion, because if it's fun to figure out, then the gaming experience is actually like rewarding, because you feel like, wow, I'm doing a lot with this. I'm having fun figuring it out.
Yes.
Even though it in the end might be too good, it's at least it's single player, you know?
Yeah, and if you want more of like a casual type playthrough, then stuff being unbalanced isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. there's a nice lad here called Soul Eater.
Ah, that sounds good.
Yeah, doesn't it? Sounds like just the thing. Oh, here we got him. Yeah. Mana potion.
Got him.
It was interesting because these ghosts, right? You see them? Like, I never really knew what I was looking at when I saw those ghosts. They just looked like flying blue birds.
Yeah.
And when I played the remaster, you suddenly see what their intention was. Like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So it's just like a skeleton and it has like the spiritual wings beside it. But here it just looks like a winged beak bird, whatever, flying towards you. Okay, so this is level 5. Or level 6, if you're looking at the fonts. And this is going to be the countess down here. But we can do it, because we're gamers.
Yes.
I can't carry. Oh, yeah,
level
my
up real
inventory
quick.
is stacked. Yeah, go ahead. Next is 12. Oh yeah, I can get a new spell on that next level.
There.
That's sweet.
And skills. Illuminates nearby enemies. That is an interesting one.
How would you illuminate them? By hitting them with the arrow?
No, it's a passive one.
Oh.
So
Oh.
I think I'll go for that.
That sounds cool. We could have had like another run we could have done, which would be fun. I was like, I would be a paladin, you would be a barbarian. So both of them have like auras to increase them and their own friends' stats. So we could just like all do passive things and just like hit really fast and whatever.
Didn't think
there
she would
is.
be
She's
standing
in the doorway?
In the doorway, yeah. She's a bit stuck, I think.
It's the spider. It's a spider enhancement bug we get. Whichever boss we find, she's gonna find a way like that just doesn't work normally. Yeah, she's supposed to be in the middle of the room here. Like to walk through the fire to get to the countess. And then here comes her servants. Yes, he dropped.
The tower's trove for the taking.
She dropped 1 T rune, but I love those runes and making. Like they have some innate stats you can use in your socket and the socket for a weapon or whatever, but the whole idea about them is like to use them as a rune word, which is like,
oh boy,
or let's say,
a bunch of gold in here.
Let's say you had 3 sockets in armor. A rune word would be Tir, Fal, Sol, or whatever, and that would make a special enchantment.
Yeah.
So there is a special enchantment, a combination of rune words that makes it so that you can have a teleport spell. And you would only know that, I think, through trying.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a hint in the game for those things.
As far as I heard when I first played the game, which is when I asked people, so it's apparently just stuff you need to figure out and like ask other people. So it's just through communication.
Exactly.
Not through in-game hints or manuals or anything like that.
Yeah, and there's like a lot, and yeah, it's tough to figure out. But you know, they figured it out.
Yeah.
And it's a big game like that, so it worked out to them in that regard.
Yeah. Alright, haven't gotten my stuff identified yet.
Mr. Kane.
Okay.
Good day.
There. And also have to get my stuff prepared.
I'm torn. I found like a big charm, but a charm is 20% extra gain gold from monsters. I like that. But it's also a 3-slotted thing, so it's huge. So that's I'm not enjoying it for that case.
Yeah. I have some additional rings. So, I have a poison resist and a mana one. I'm guessing you don't really need either, but just
I think I should be fine. They need to stand a little bit more. At this point, we're just gonna probably go through them a little bit. I have 2 interesting ones on me. I have extra magic find. So I have one with 10%, one with 9%. That should get us to a little higher tiers of mana, of like finding cool shit.
Nice.
Oh, but doesn't matter. A little bit, a little bit extra maybe. And then a little bit.
I've started my gem collection.
Oh yeah. I tend to just accept that. I'm just gonna keep them forever and not use them, so...
Yes. I know
So
exactly
the
what you
chipped
mean.
ones... Yeah, the chipped ones I don't keep at all. I'm just like... Just let that be.
I just keep everything.
Yeah.
Until I run out of room.
Fair, that's kind of what I do in most games that I play, but this game I played so many times that I just like, no, I don't really want to care about it. But it's still worth it if you have room. It's like, because you can upgrade them and find a little better ones. Oh, we don't need to go back there.
Well, I just wanted to check if there's anything we missed.
Oh, sure. I can start getting our path set on the next one.
Yeah, we missed some gold.
You just tell me when you're ready to take the teleport and I can grab a fresh one.
Surprising amount of enemies.
Oh, really? The countess was stupidly standing in the doorway. And she was stuck. That's so stupid.
Yep. I'll get me a new healing potion. There. Done.
I'm starting to hit less and less on the enemies now. Like going into full spell mode.
So where are you off to?
I can teleport now, I think. We're looking for the castle now. Yes, it's very busy here.
Yes.
Oh, that was my new level. I can get a new spell here. Fissure. Open volcanic vents below your enemies, running them to a crisp. You could also get a new little bug guy. So that was F6. Oh yeah, with the oak sage too. 5. And then the new thing, which is F1. 3. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Hopefully it's gonna do some damage, we'll see. My new gym is a little bit extra now. He's just gonna devour corpses. He's gonna make some extra noise.
Nice.
Also, always need some extra gore, you know?
Yes.
You can always get some extra gore in your life. So I think we're just looking for a wall at the end of either side of the map here. It's going to be somewhere going to be castle gates. Ooh, mana recharge. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I love it. always working out for me.
Quite busy around here. Quite busy around here.
Yeah, indeed. So many wolf heads, I find. Potential stat increases, but this one was just fire resist. Boopy. 2 to firestorm. That's not what I'm using.
So. Who's around here? No, there. He's bringing them back.
Yeah, there's always a shaman somewhere just being too annoying. Oh, I see some castle walls.
Nice.
So either this side or... Yeah, there it is. Monastery gate.
Evil flows from here.
Nice.
Very violent, that new Vine guy.
Who says that's a
I
bad
kinda
thing?
I kind of like Jim more. He was just more chill. He was just like, you know, he was just digging tunnels for fun. This guy is just exploding corpses. It's a little bit of a step up.
Yeah, it sounds like an improvement.
It's like going from like casual Facebook posts to just full-on Twitter, putting people on blast, you know?
You're really not liking Twitter recently, huh?
I just don't like what people are engaging in on Twitter, I think. A lot. There's the outer cloister thing. People just love to... Door. I guess it's also part of like whatever algorithm that I'm getting.
Yeah.
There tends to be some more ranting in general.
Yeah.
I just like the point that irritated me the last time I was on. It was that when you have somebody that kind of creates a little bit of a stir, and maybe they knew they were going to do that, but then people like that kind of try to do good by making the people that create. Oh, why these guys are heavy, taking damage.
Yeah.
The people that are causing the stir, like they're putting them down, but they're also like creating another new stir by how much they're putting them down. If you know what I'm saying. It's like it's just a competition of extreme good versus extreme evil. It's like it's always too much. There's never like true compassion and just like letting it go. The last time I made a case of like it's nice that we're putting them like down and like we're saying no to gatekeeping idea, but at the same time we're like making a spotlight for like you can bully this person. Look, everybody bullied this person potentially. It's like sure, maybe they're not. We should support what they said. Maybe they have some like even they had a point, but so why just ask them to be bullied and just be remembered for this like person that had this bad idea once. So we're just encouraging bullying because we're on the good side? It's like...
Yeah, makes sense.
Ooh. No. I'm getting, like, something speaking to me here. Something speaking to my greedy nature. I'm getting all these things that are increasing magic find or extra gold. Like, you know, you really like more stuff, don't you? Yes, I do, actually.
more stuff is nice.
Yeah, I've played this game so many times that it's like kind of registered into memory somewhere in the files that like, this player, you know how to get him to hook. But I had the last laugh because this is an old business strategy. They won't get any more money out of me. Nowadays, like everything that could be a hook to enjoy the game would be like it had to be a monetization. They can't like hook you in on something and not be able to monetize potentially on it. Well, it's like,
Yeah, I mean, even if the specific game you're playing isn't monetizing on it, odds are there is a game out there that is.
yeah, they're like more like who's actually how much people are deciding to take advantage of their customer or not.
Yeah.
But it's impressive, I should say.
Impressively impressive.
Impressively sad. For example, it's becoming more and more normal now that not only do we have AAA games coming out with full price titles, but they're also having microtransactions within the full price titles as well. That's becoming more normal now.
Yeah.
I think it's just because the business model of like microtransactions are enjoyable to the people anyways. So people just buy the game. Yeah, for some people that enjoy them. Like there's a market, right?
Yeah.
So it's more of a game style, like a sense of how you progress in the game. So they'll still buy the game and still enjoy the sense of like progressing through potential boosts and whatever. Because that gives them an extra edge and they'll think they like that, let's say for a weekend. Now they're gonna boost their little enjoyment of the game. So they're gonna pay $5 to get a little boost because you're gonna enjoy yourself for the weekend. So it kind of encourages you to just like have fun that time or whatever. It's like buying like, I'm gonna buy myself a milkshake and a burger today on a Saturday. I'm gonna enjoy myself extra. Kind of that similar vibe, I think.
Makes sense. But for me, I just never really go for those microtransactions. So especially when they're designing the game with microtransactions in mind, like therefore making the game more difficult when you're not paying additional money. Well, it just...
Yes.
Hello.
It gets a bit silly.
Indeed. I played a little bit more games that had like battle passes before. But nowadays I've probably mentioned it in a video in the past that I play more like casual coffee break games when I'm not streaming a lot or doing something like that. So it's not really the same. The games that I play now are usually either completely free, most likely they're indie games. Indie games that are just like have an interesting twist in them. So it's like a one-time buy, $5-10. But I used to play, and that kind of the same thing that I just mentioned. That was kind of the interesting part with friends, usually. So we played League of Legends more and stuff. So, like, we'd buy each other's skins, for example, as gifts. So that was cool. It's like, oh, what the hell did you buy me? And you look like this crazy, flamboyantly pink thing. I'm like, I have to wear it now. I know I have to wear it now. So it's like, it's this fun thing, right?
Yeah.
So, and you do it sometimes on your own, just to increase, like, it's fun to show off with friends to compete and have extra stuff. So that was more normal for me, but since I'm not playing those games that much anymore, it just kind of, now it's more buy to play and that's it.
Yeah.
There's still not an increased belt here. I want more potion slots. I'm angry, just slightly angry though.
A hint of anger.
A hint of anger is strong. Ooh, faster cast rate ring. Wow.
Nice.
Well, the thing is, it's weird because I'm noticing a different thing for the druid compared to the sorceress and necromancer. Because
speaking of druids, this one is for druids. Not sure if it's.
Oh yeah, no, it's just fire resist 9.
Well, I don't know which one you're wearing, so.
Oh no, mine is. It's +2 to Firestorm, which increases my other fire spells.
Yeah.
So it's a little extra. Yeah, I got it. The thing I was going to mention about that was weird about the druid compared to, for example, the sorceress and necromancer for now. When I cast my fire spells, I like usually you can just throw spells until you're like kind of out of mana, but here I have to wait until it's done or something, so I can't cast the same spell again until it's done.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a different approach. So even though I have a fast recast rate ring, I wonder if that's not really going to help me, if it's only going to be for the duration of the initial casting.
Yeah.
So might not be that useful. Yeah, we're looking for the malice, the hammer in the barracks. That's our current one. That should be your beloved friend. The butcher.
Oh, right.
Or the smith, but here it is.
Yeah, the butcher is in the first game, isn't it?
Yeah. Ow, he killed Jim. He killed my small guys. Okay, there's the hammer. So we just gotta give that to Charcy in town. Ding! I'll just give it. I think you'll just get the quest by me doing it.
Yep.
So the quest reward is to be able to imbue an item. I think that means basically making a normal item into a yellow one.
Okay.
I can't remember, but I think that's it. So if you find something that you might think is good upgraded, you can imbue that. I think that was what it is.
Okay.
Imbue with magical power.
Yeah.
Okay, so now our last quest of Act 1 is to just get down to Endario.
I still have an icon for the hammer.
Oh yeah, me too. It stays there.
Okay. Weird.
It's weird, yeah. I could have actually just deleted that when that was gone.
Yeah. Feels like that would make more sense, but...
It would, definitely. I used to play this game back in the day online and stuff. I actually used the map pack sometimes. I used map pack just to like see the map and light radius to see more and less darkness. But like little me, that was basically just like cheating yourself to better items in the way or whatever. And now I'm not interested in that because that takes away from the fun of the game. So it's interesting how stuff develops like from. It's not like about feel like you should cheat or not. It's just like the better experience is just not having that. Somebody might feel like it's a quality of life, but then again, the balance of the game isn't that fun anymore. So when you see everywhere everywhere you need to go, then it takes away the fun of just exploring. Take away the darkness, the game just gets happy and light.
Yeah, who would want happy, light games?
Who likes a happy light day? There should be constant struggle and turmoil.
I mean,
Yeah,
for me,
definitely upgrading that one.
for some games it's nice to have a challenge, but for other games I really enjoy just having an easy time. Yeah,
that's true. It depends on what style of thing. At least for this game, it's like, I think this makes the game having like exploring and stuff, and because sometimes it's like kind of having the too much good of the good thing kind of ruins the balance of the whole thing. Let's say, for example, a song, like it's so good when that chorus comes and like, yes, it's so good. But so you want to just listen to it again and again. But if you only repeat that section, eventually it's not going to feel special anymore, right? So you need the whole package to enjoy the things that are actually the bright points as well. But for sure, like, I think we probably agree on this sentiment in games like this, is that would you enjoy a lot of RPG games? Do you enjoy the encumbrance limit, or would you not like? Would you just be able to just loot forever, right? For me, I tend to like. Usually, a game strikes somewhere in the middle. So you're already carrying 20 axes.
Yeah.
They cap you at 25 axes. That's too much. But well, if you're talking about too much, it should have been 3 or something. Like,
yeah,
that's realistic. So they kind of go in the middle, and at that point, they say like, why not just like let me choose an option to just have to continue, because I like hoarding, and it increases my enjoy for the game and delving, not being able to like having to go back and forward all the time because my inventory is full. But so that's the thing for me. That's usually I don't mind if I can have an option to just have an infinite cap. That would usually not destroy my gaming experience.
Yeah. For me, I started out with Spell Force, and that one doesn't have any sort of limitations on the inventory like that.
Oh, it doesn't.
Bars can't
Like
hold
the
I remember Suppress Force 1 had.
The main
Go on.
limitation is that you just need to sell stuff eventually if you want to buy things.
Okay.
Because
Interesting.
the old items tend to not be worth much. And you don't earn too much money. So.
Yeah.
In that way, there's more like of a natural way to limit the amount of stuff you have in your inventory.
Yeah, I think in Spellforce 1, I thought it was going to be like an endless backpack, but it was just a lot of pages, and suddenly yeah, I got full. Interesting that it chose to remove that.
I mean, it could be that it's technically limited, but it's like, I think 99
big
pages
enough
or
to-
something.
Yeah, it's not big enough to not really... And at that point, it's kind of fine. But then again, as I kind of mentioned, is that you're already like asking for unrealistic expectations, so why not just let me continue to, you know, indulge in my hoarding?
Yeah, like, I've played the game a lot, I've never actually reached the cap, so...
Okay. Before we end out here, we should look for... there's a waypoint for jail level 1. So at that point, we can
Nice.
actually pick up from there. I'm out of healing points, so I need to just take a little trip. Yes. Might sell the extra spear. There you go. I'm rich. I feel rich. She still only buys, like... She sells just a minor healing potion still.
Whose ghosts hurt?
Yeah, they start to hurt a little bit more now. In general. I feel pain. Alright. I'm back. My small dudes are starting to just die a little bit though.
anything wrong.
I just decided to lock myself in the room with the champion skeletons. I'm just taking a sip of water. Just felt a little bit too cool there. I can take it with one hand and just close the door.
I can't carry you.
Not sure where the door is. Oh, there it is. But it looks like you had it covered.
Yeah, that was the door, and I decided to have a personal room with them.
How do we Tetris my way into looking at that item?
I got a new thingy. I should use that. Cyclone or something? Cyclone. Whee! I have wind around my face. I might need to also level up my spirit sage thing, because that was kind of giving us... Let's see here. My little oak sage guy, because he's giving us more life for you and your party. That's 30% extra health. If I increase that, we'll get more health in general.
Sounds good.
Or I can wait and level up Heart of Wolverine. That increases our damage and attack rating for you and your party. That would be mostly for you, though, I think. But still, that could help.
Yeah.
Damage is nice. How much of the Marvel movies do you ever watch? I'm guessing you don't watch them.
Not much.
Not much. It strikes me as a movie you'd be very into. Movies.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll head back to town.
Sure. Still looking for that waypoint.
Alright. Always forget to identify my stuff.
Yeah. Poor Kane's like, oh, wait! The only reason I'm here!
Fine,
Hey, I found the waypoint.
I already did identify it. In my inventory earlier.
Good day.
Yeah, I actually I still do that because I just pick up so many scrolls, so I just, instead of like maxing them out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes I'm just curious and want to know it now.
Yeah. I kept too many potions. Jesus. I'd rather have too many potions than too little, to be honest, so... Not the dumbest.
The new waypoint is Black Marsh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll still
Yeah,
need to
go
get
ahead
that one.
and oh, it's the waypoint, not Black Marsh. It's the jail level 1, it's called.
Ah.
And if you get rejuvenation potions, so hear me out. Rejuvenation potions for Duriel.
What?
Remember Duriel? The Act 2 boss? The one that slowed you on hit and was never a problem?
I'm not sure which one that was. Was it,
Oh, yeah.
the one in the desert?
Yes, the one you kind of had to teleport back into and it always killed you when you came back.
Yes.
So, rejuvenation potions are nice because compared to normal potions, they instantly heal. So if you have a lot of them with you, you can like get hits and such, but you can at least... If you want to go for like a hard run with her and try to get it that run, you can have rejuvenation potions, because then that's instant mana and health, and there's no like timer. If you use a low health potion, it's gonna tick up like slowly, and you just die in the process, right?
Yeah.
Still no new belt out there. Ah, shucks. All right, that should be that. If you take the, did you take the
Yes.
waypoint?
Yes, I did.
Sweets. Then we'll call it then. Then the next time we'll be able to go through the rest of the jail and to the lower catacombs and whatever it's called. What's it called again? Let's see.
No clue.
Catacombs, yeah. And we can take Andariel on.
Alright.
Good.
But that's all for next time.
That's for next time. And if we're really unlucky, that's also for the next time.
Yeah, I hope not.
I
Hope we
think we'll
don't get
manage
too
her.
stuck.
I mean, her poison is deadly, but usually, since you don't die on the poison, you can at least stick to 1 health and just roam around a bit. But yeah, that poison is tough.
Yeah, sounds like it. I can't remember which one it was, so.
No, it's called Booba Lady.
Okay.
People know.
That does not narrow it down.
It doesn't?
No.
I think she's the one that kind of has the most exposed body in the game, so.
Okay.
But yeah. Good gaming, good fun.
Yes.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can't remember which button that is.
3.
Oops.
Thank you.
Forgive me for having thanks.
Oops.
Oops.
Oops. Forgive me.
Bye.
Oops.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.